What is going on, YouTube family? It is your main man, Max Million, back at it again. Another game-changing video. If you're new, please subscribe, like my content, and of course follow me on Instagram at KingMaxMillion. All the love and support is much appreciated. Now, without further ado, let me get started in this video on this very good Sports Story Saturday. You see the title, you know what this is about. When I worked for the New York Yankees and Yes Network. So I'm going to take it back a couple years now. I started with this group back in 2021. I was a kid in school. When I mean started back with this group, I'm basically referring to when did I get the job. Yes. I was a college junior in 2021. So that's when I was pretty much the kid looking for a job. I had a job on campus and everything. I was an admissions ambassador, but I was looking for a sports job because that's what I want to do long term. So I wanted to get more into like broadcasting and TV analysis because I like to study the game and everything. And I don't care what game it is, really. Like even hockey, I'm like, I know a decent amount of stuff. So I was just trying to find a way in. I was really looking forward to and hoping for a good position. But during 2021, I was still in school. I didn't have a roommate or anything at that time. I pretty much had the room to myself. And I was pretty bored. So like, other than playing ball every day, what else could I do? And working out every day, what else could I do after that? So I took it upon myself to email over 100 people on LinkedIn. And I was like, hey, my name is Maximilian Robinson. I am a college student. I'm looking for a job in the sports industry. I do have experience doing things, but maybe I can talk to you, such as like, I had experience in the sports field, but I didn't have like full experience. The only thing I really had was that I was on the basketball team at my school as a manager. So like that was pretty much the only experience I had at that time. But to be fair, I was playing college club basketball. So I was on the travel team at school. It wasn't the NCAA team. I still liked basketball, so I played on the college club basketball team. It is somewhat similar because we got to travel to other schools and play ball, but that's the thing. That was pretty much it. I didn't have any other stuff, so I pretty much did the college club basketball, traveled and played a few games, and I was the manager of the NCAA Division II team at Adelphi University. That's all I really did. Yeah, so as I was saying, I didn't have a whole lot of experience, but I still was eager and seeking out opportunities. So let's just say out of those 100+ people, only about 5 of them got back to me in a message on LinkedIn. Pretty much 4 of them, or I'll say 3 of those people just said, thank you for your time. I appreciate you reaching out, but I don't have anything. So I was pretty much doomed because it was like they all said no, the 3 people out of the 5. Then another one got back and was like, well, it's not really the right time for now. So good luck to you. I wish you the best. So technically, pretty much about 4 that I can remember out of the 5 said no. And then there's this one. There was one more. This person actually got back to me, and her name is Robin Moore. She is the field operations manager. That was the last time I checked at Yes Network. She is a very good person, and I'm very thankful for her because she got me into this business. So I'm very thankful to a woman like her. So thank you, Robin Moore. I don't know if you'll ever see this video, but thank you for giving me an opportunity. So what she said to me was, she was like, hey, I'm not sure if we're doing any internships at the time, but hey, just send your resume over and we'll give it a look. I sent it over. I was like, they're probably not going to give a dang time with me. They're not going to care. So I was just like, I'll just send it over. Probably never hear from them again, and that's that. A week later, she got back to me and was like, hey, we like what we saw. Are you interested in an interview? And I was like, abso-freaking-lutely, yes. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Out of 100+ people, only 5 got back to me. 4 of those 5 said no. The one said, we'll give you a chance. But it eventually turned into a yes. So, isn't that ironic? Yes. So, I did an interview with them. It was cool. They just gave me a couple questions like, how familiar are you with baseball? Are you willing to do these things like take tapes to the truck? Are you willing to deliver the script to the talent? Are you willing to run food orders? Are you willing to be reliable? So that means like punctual, and can we count on you to be here often? And I just said yes to everything because I was like so excited to hopefully get this job. And then I got the job. So they were like, hey, when can you start? I'm like, as soon as you need me. Boom. Right then and there on the interview, I got called for this position. What the position is that I was a production runner. And what we do is some of the stuff I just said. And basically, it was a little different at the time I did it because we were just getting out of COVID. So it was a little bit different, but I'm very thankful for it. I ended up like doing food orders. So getting food for the cast and crew. So like anybody like Michael K, if you know who that is, any Yankee fans on here, like the talent, I got food for them. And I did food for myself because I worked there. I basically ran around, and whenever they needed me to do something, I pretty much did it. The coolest thing was, to me, was my second year with them. And I didn't stay a super long time. I stayed for about 1.5 years. But I was just eager to do more and more and more because I really wanted to get going in this industry. I know how hard it is to stay in it, and I know how hard it is to keep going. So the coolest part that I can remember was my second year. Even though I got to be on the field and stuff, that is absolutely spectacular. Like, I remember all the times I was on the field. It's incredible. But my time was the coolest when I was able to go into the clubhouse, so the locker room, and see the players get interviewed. I do like Aaron Judge. I think he's a great player. He's doing amazing right now. I'm happy for him. But my favorite player on the Yankees is Giancarlo Stanton. I know I might get a lot of flack for that, but I hope everyone understands that I've been rocking with that guy for a long time. Meaning, I've been a supporter for him even when he was on the Marlins. He got me into baseball, if I'm being honest. I know Derek Jeter and all that stuff. I know they're cool people and all that. But Giancarlo Stanton is my favorite player. And when I got to see him up close, I was very thankful for it. I just wanted to let you know that it was a crazy good experience because I met people from pretty much all sorts of the media industry. There would be times where I ran into guys like scouts, like baseball scouts, other networks, because when you're running around the stadium, you're not doing that necessarily, but you are going out of your way to help and do things. So being a production runner, it's not the easiest thing, but it is fun. So if you're young and you have energy, this is a position that you can flourish in. I enjoyed it a lot. I met a lot of great connections from there. Like I said, I'm very thankful to Miss Robin Moore, and I'll also say Heather Smith, because they both were the ones who interviewed me for the position. So I'm very thankful to the both of them, and I'll remember being at that place as an experience for the rest of my life. So I'm just saying I really enjoyed being there. I really enjoyed having the moment, having the opportunity. And pretty much that was all I really needed to do. But this is what gets better. Not only because I worked with the New York Yankees, but I said Yes Network. So anybody who's involved with Yes Network gets the full overall benefit. So Yes Network stands for Yankees Entertainment and Sports. So the main team is the New York Yankees, but you still get to work for other teams. And this is where I was like, man, I'm so thankful. Like, wow, I love basketball. That's my main sport. I love the fact that I can go to a Brooklyn Nets game, my favorite team, and watch these guys play. I saw Kevin Durant. I'm trying to think of that one. I might have saw Kyrie. Maybe not. Okay, this is when he wasn't playing, but he was still on the team. I did see Steve Nash, who was the head coach at the time. Funny story, I actually saw Steve Nash back in 2011, I think. I was a kid rooting for the New Jersey Nets. But I'm a LeBron fan, so it's complicated. I basically am a Nets fan, but back then I wasn't fully a Nets fan because I liked LeBron. And at that time, he was on the Heat. So I was like big on the Miami Heat, but I still wanted to support New Jersey. So basically I was on the fence back then, but now I'm a full Nets fan. And yeah, I just deal with it. But I saw Steve Nash back then when he was playing for the Phoenix Suns, and I screamed his name out. I was like, Steve. And he did respond and look at me. He responded by just looking at me. But all I'm saying is I saw Steve Nash. I saw Ben Simmons. I don't think I saw James Harden, because this is when they were all together, like Durant, Irving, and James Harden. But I did see KD, and that was pretty cool. I will admit, though, me and KD, I like KD, like I respect him, but I wasn't his biggest fan because of the move that he did with the Warriors. So it was still cool to see him, but I'm just saying that's how it was. But it's not that I had like any issues or anything like that. It was just that I didn't like his move to the Warriors, and that's that, pretty much. So, all I'll say is this. Being a production runner for Yes Network was an incredible experience. I got to work for the New York Yankees. I had to work for the Brooklyn Nets. I even got to watch soccer games for free with New York City Football Club. That's my other MLS team. That's my favorite MLS team. Yes. So I got to be around the games. I got to talk to a lot of people in network and stay within that to move up in the industry. I did end up leaving because I got another opportunity with the MLB network, but I just want to say that it was a stepping stone in my career, and I'm very thankful to have had that as an experience. So I hope everybody pretty much enjoyed this video. Like I said, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. I'm going to start making content like this all the time, hopefully. And follow me on Instagram at KingMaxMillion. Please, like, it mean a lot to me. And of course, always remember, guys, change the game. It doesn't matter where you start from in life, but with hard work and determination, you can do anything if you push your mind to it. Hope everybody's doing well today. Be easy. Take care. See you next time.